Some deep-sea creatures look so unreal that scientists once thought they had to be fake. But they're real, and they live under crushing pressure, in total darkness. From creatures that eat through a straw, to living colonies that behave like a single animal, and bottom dwellers that look more like alien armor than biology. Get ready, because the deep sea is about to blow your mind. We're starting strong, between 0 and 7,000 meters. These are sea spiders, and there are over 1,300 known species. Despite the name, they aren't true spiders. They're a completely different group of arthropods that just happen to look like 8-legged nightmares. Some species can reach a leg span of up to 70 centimeters, making them look far larger than their bodies suggest. And about those bodies, they're so compact that many of their organs extend directly into their legs. Their digestive system literally runs through their limbs like a biological spaghetti junction. Sea spiders feed using a straw-like mouthpart called a proboscis, which they use to pierce soft-bodied animals like worms, corals, and anemones, and then slowly suck them dry. And here's where it gets weird. In many species, the males carry the eggs, carefully holding them on special appendages until they hatch. Quite some thoughtful parenting. Next up, between 900 and 2,400 meters. Meet the glass squid. There are around 60 different species that range in size between 10 centimeters to over 3 meters. And, as the name suggests, they're almost completely transparent. Their bodies allow light to pass straight through them, making most of their organs, and even their eyes, difficult to see at first glance. This isn't just for looks. In the deep sea, transparency is camouflage. If there is nothing to reflect light, then there's nothing to spot. Glass squid also change depth as they age. Juveniles live closer to the surface, and as they grow, they slowly sink into deeper waters, staying hidden at every stage of life. It's not fashion, it's survival through minimalism. Some glass squids even use light to hide their eyes, and ammonia in their bodies to float, turning them into almost perfect deep-sea ghosts. "4,500 meters between the sunlight zone and the abyss. We have the Siphonophore. This isn't actually one animal, it's a colony of hundreds, sometimes thousands, of tiny individuals called zooids, all fused together into a single, coordinated superorganism. Each zooid has one job. Some float, some catch food, some digest it, and some reproduce. And they're so specialized they cannot survive on their own. Some siphonophores can stretch over 40 meters long, longer than many whales. Not because they're massive, but because they're many small creatures working together in a living chain. If that sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, that's because nature beats fiction here. Certain siphonophores can also flash blue-green light patterns along their bodies to confuse or draw in prey before stinging them. It's not just drifting, it's actively hunting in the dark. Moving on, between 0 and almost 11,000 meters. These are the sea cucumbers. Again, there are a lot of different species, with most common being the sea pigs. Most sea cucumbers average 10 to 30 centimeters in length, but what they lack in appearance, they make up for in biological oddities. They feed by vacuuming up sediment from the seafloor, digesting organic material, and excreting what's left, essentially acting as living recycling systems for the ocean floor. Some species can eject parts of their internal organs to escape predators, and then slowly regenerate them later. Others breathe through structures connected to their rear end, which is not information you asked for, but now you have it. Most sea cucumbers reproduce externally, by releasing eggs and sperm into the water. These then meet and fertilize in the water column. Certain sea cucumbers can reproduce asexually by intentionally splitting in half, a process called transverse fission. Each half then regenerates the missing organs. It's essentially cloning, but violently efficient. And our final creature, between 170 to 2140 meters. Say hello to the giant isopod, probably one of the most instantly recognizable deep-sea oddities. Part pillbug, part armored tank, these crustaceans patrol the cold, dark seafloor, looking like something evolution forgot to make smaller. Most species range from 20 to 76 centimeters long, but some grow even larger. They're scavengers, feeding on whatever sinks from above, fish, squid, or the occasional whalefall. Giant isopods can survive years without food, thanks to extremely slow metabolisms, an essential adaptation in a world where meals are unpredictable. They may look unsettling, but they're basically the deep sea's cleanup crew, just heavily armored and deeply unbothered. But here's the thing. These bizarre, beautiful creatures didn't evolve in isolation. They're the result of millions of years of adaptation to a world almost completely cut off from light and surface life. And now, human activity, from deep-sea mining to climate change and pollution, is reaching even these depths. So, the deep sea may look alien, but it's still our planet. And if we don't protect it, these wonders might one day exist only in memory.